Hey guys, we're finally back on YouTube, and so I'm gonna do a 9 video series for the next 9 days or so, essentially going over each of the numbers in traditional, I guess you could say Western numerology, although a lot of this stuff's gonna just apply in general. But of course, like everything, I'm gonna start with number 1 because this is a 1 day for me. So I had a creative idea for the end of my 3 month. 3 is a number of creativity, so I'm in a 3 personal month, and now it's a 1 personal day. So 1 is just what it sounds like. It's the beginning, the pioneer, the sort of trailblazer. So 1s are unique, innovative, a lot of ways original. They can be very stubborn. 1 is divine masculine energy. So 1 is sort of the protector. It's 4 in a lot of ways, but 1 is sort of the warrior. It's the leader. It's the one who's going to lead the people to something new, something innovative, something never before seen. So the pitfalls with the 1 is this isn't a pitfall at all. It has high standards, but the pitfall comes in when it can be very stubborn and very not sensitive. So masculine energy is not typically sensitive. Masculine energy is very logical, it's very business-minded. So 1, you can think of it as the classic, in a lot of ways it's the classic shonen protagonist. Very sort of stubborn, headstrong, wants to be the best, that kind of thing. A lot of times, or this could manifest in a more stoic type of way. You could think of a character like Naruto, headstrong, stubborn, although Naruto is an 8 name using the alphabetic order, and if you were to reverse it, it would be a 1 name, so that's a little interesting. 8 and 1 are very related and very similar in a lot of ways. But so 1, not very emotional, can be very stoic, it is very left brain, once again, masculine energy. So the things 1s have to sort of work on is their sensitivity. Like, that's the thing, they have to know that you can't just sort of steamroll everyone over all the time. I mean, you can do that, but it's not going to be very useful. And they got to learn to listen to other people. The 1 is most concerned with impressing itself. You know if a 1 cares about your opinion. At least in their perspective, your opinion is very valid. They hold your opinion in high esteem. If they don't hold your opinion in high self-esteem, the 1 doesn't necessarily give a fuck about what you say. I mean, they don't necessarily wish you any ill will. In fact, they might wish to protect you, because 1 is very justice-oriented, ruled by the sun. So 1s don't like injustice, so don't be surprised to see people who are activists or have done activist work having 1 in their charts. Probably also be supported by like numbers like 6. But yeah, so if you're someone that has like life path 1, what that means is life is calling you to develop the characteristics of courage and leadership. You might not be that way in confrontation, being able to deal with confrontation. So 1 is never afraid of confrontation. Doesn't necessarily gonna jump head forward into it, but if it sees that confrontation is necessary, it's not gonna hesitate. So that's one of the benefits of being 1. So 1s are because of this, 1s are very much looked up to. So my name, Clifford, is a 1 name. Now, my life path is not 1, nor is my destiny number 1, but my minor expression number, Clifford Eberhardt, is a 1 name. So what that means is that when people see me, they think the destiny I'm trying to manifest is that of being the leader, that of being the pioneer, that of being in charge. And I mean, I'll do that if necessary, but it's not what I'm actually striving for. We'll talk about that 8 or so videos from now. But so yeah, 1s are like, so if you ever work for a 1, get ready to get pushed. You don't want to make enemies with 1s. 1s are people you definitely don't want to cross. You want to be on their good side. If they view you as an enemy, they will crush you without mercy. Especially if it's their destiny number. Once again, life path 1 doesn't necessarily mean you have these qualities, but you're meant to cultivate them, especially if you have karmic debt 19. You're not supposed to let people run over you. You're supposed to stand up for yourself. So if you got life path 1, that's like the thing to remember, to stand strong and have courage. And remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is the resistance and mastery of it. But yeah, that's pretty much one. And so I guess I'll say this. So it's a 1 day for me with a 28 behind it. And so 1 is sort of the pariah number. One's, if you lead a life path of 1, you might find yourself alone a lot of the times. But usually the 1 doesn't mind this. 1s don't necessarily mind being alone, but we're all social creatures, so the life path of the 1 can be lonely at times, but you're more than able to handle it. So once again, masculine energy, divine masculine energy, so be courageous, be just, and walk with the Creator and be a creator yourself. Walk with the Creator of all things and create in this world yourself. That is, create something new and original and be a pioneer and stand with courage. Now I'm sounding like a broken record, but that's 1 for you. 1s aren't necessarily the most creative, but they are original. But yeah, tomorrow we'll talk about 2, and that's divine feminine energy. So 1 is piercing energy. Once again, masculine energy. Looks like a phallus, looks like a sword. So 1s, they're pioneers. That's why they're ruled by the sun. Because what is a number but a certain number of 1s? Anyway, peace, much love, keep searching for truth.